Okay, let's run you through the process today. Um, I've got a shopping center, or I haven't even picked a shopping center. I'm just leaving the shop, and I wind up running down the road, um, and I see a shopping center, and I say, okay, I want to get to work in this shopping center. Um, I pull in. I may look for leasing signs. I may look for to see if there's a sign that says managed by. Um, None of that means anything because the bottom line is you're still going to have to verify that they're the management company. A lot of times these management companies change. They may move, go different directions. The old sign's still up there for months. So the easiest and simplest way, and everybody wants to, think that there's some easier way. I'm going to call the leasing company. I'm going to find out. I'm going to call somebody else. I'm going to find out. There's got to be an easier way. The easiest way is to walk right through the front door of one of the tenants, preferably a mom and pop operation, because mom and pop are paying the rent check, and the rent check's going directly to the management company. Trust me, if you walk in and say, where are you sending the rent check to? I want to know that person's name. You're going to more than likely get the right information. Now, don't get discouraged because there's going to be tenants there that give you the wrong information. Some of these people are business people, so they're very private people, so they're not going to give you the information. They're wondering who you are. Could you be a guy trying to open another store that's similar to them in the same shopping center? Who knows? I mean, the things that go through these people's heads, I quit worrying about it. But once you've done that and you've established it and you've got it, okay, I got Joe's number here, blah, 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 blah. You haven't measured the center, you haven't put an unsolicited proposal together, you haven't done anything because you need to verify this information. You might be early in the morning doing this, what I call a little tracking and reconnaissance. And when you're doing that, you haven't done anything yet on the property. You may have to come back or wait till 9 o'clock or until these offices open. So you got Joe's number. You say, hey, Joe, I'm, Ron. I just want to know if you've managed a shopping center located blah, 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 blah. Major anchors this, da, 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 da. Joe says, yes, I do manage that. Or Joe says, no, I don't manage that. I used to manage that. Or no, I'm a leasing agent. You're going to get all different kinds of things. But once you get the confirmation and Joe says, hey, I manage this shopping center, now you can proceed through and say, okay, either, if you actually get Joe on the phone and not the gatekeeper that verifies that information, because necessarily you don't really want to talk to Joe at this point if he really does manage it. You maybe want to ask the gatekeeper if Joe manages it. She may even say, hey, I want to connect you to Joe. I mean, that's the dream, right? To get to talk to Joe. But you may not be ready to talk to Joe yet. So you may want to say, Becky, who's the gatekeeper. No, I don't want to talk to Joe. I was just verifying that you guys still manage that and blah, blah, blah. And you want to get the information. Hey, do you have Joe's email address? Do you have Joe's home phone number? Do you have Joe's uh, cell phone number? Could I get your correct mailing address, your fax number, blah, 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 blah. You need all these things because now you're getting ready to, one, you're going to send them an unsolicited proposal and you're going to at least do a video demo. Here's where we're at. Let's end right there and let's see how many of these you can get. And remember, I said, don't go out and do 8 hours of this, okay? This is something that has to be done early in the morning, predominantly when these places are closed. You don't want to go over there and be blowing demos when their stores open and creating a liability. You will get into trouble, and there will be a problem, and there will be a situation. So let's start here. Let's finish off here. Here's your first step, first homework assignment. Anybody in this group that wants to do this should be doing this at a minimum. We'll talk about all the other things. This has nothing to do with building relationships yet. This is a little bit of what we talked about as far as unsolicited demoing and prospecting the customer and qualifying them. Ron Musgraves, Pressure Washing Institute, out.